Previously on the season.
26 minutes ago they were eating food somewhere. There's no way they'll be here in time.
The first 15 jerseys in a better place than it was at the end of last year.
Why did you decide to wear that? Anything clean?
Stay in the grind, just keep working, just keep working.
How much ball did we have in the first half? Yeah, and Tori, get on your mate.
Hey, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh. Phew, I don't want to sit next to you. You stink.
As always, it's a great pleasure to host our guest today, Ipswich Grammar School. It was a really, really tough game out there, obviously. To the Nudgee boys, a big congratulations, an undefeated season. Your effort and attitude towards what you've achieved this season should be really congratulated, so well done.
Thank you, Mr. Dosen and Mr. Greaves, for allowing them to come and play this wonderful game that we love. Thank you, my Nudgee boys, for allowing me to be captain for this year. It was a great honour, boys. Thank you. When they scored that try, but the captain put his flag up, I thought they scored. No, so I was on the side with Harry, I was about to cry. We got the job done. Proud of Rory too. I reckon Rory did pretty well.
I don't think that 2018 team could play as well as what we played last week, but I reckon they would might have just been a little bit more balanced from 1 to 15.
Probably not much in it though.
Not much in it, mate. Like that performance last week's probably close to the best performance I've seen in my 6 years I've been here.
I haven't even gone yet, mate. I haven't even gone. Mate, how are you captain? Wow. Stop being selfish, man. Go give something to someone else, man. Is that your second plate? Gee, I'm actually not hungry. I've been talking. I'm legit just gonna have Krispy Kremes.
First, I just want to thank Tons, Sean, for putting the program together. Like you guys would know, we're so well resourced. To Elvie, he's come on board this year as this forwards coach, and I knew he was going to be fantastic for us. You've taught me a lot, mate. I've really enjoyed it. To the parents, some of you have had long journeys at the school. Some of you have had 3, 4, 5 years. You guys have been great. I've got to know most of you. Nudgee parents are fantastic. They know when to hold their distance, and they know when to have a chat and add, and it's great. And lastly, to the boys, you guys have been fantastic. You put up with quite a bit, and we've just stuck at our task the whole time. I said, before the season we had that goal to be undefeated, and we are undefeated, and we're a great Nudgee first 15 team, and I've been really proud to be your coach. The legacy that you guys leave, Mr. Fulliger talked about it last night. It's off the field as well. You've been great off the field. And we're going to recognise that we're undefeated within the school, okay, in terms of, little monuments and little things put around the school so that people know that the 2021 team was a great team.
All right, boys. All right, let's line up. Tallest to shortest. Tallest that end. No, shortest that end. Tallest here, shortest down there. Let's go. Sort it. I reckon you're that end, Boydie. Get off your heel. Who's tall here? Back to back. Go back to back.
I could have your attention, a very wet welcome. I think today we wanted to find an opportunity to acknowledge the incredible season that we've just had. And I think it's very fitting that we can do it here in the grandstand on Ross Oval. As coaches and as staff and parents, we ride the highs and lows with the boys each week. And it's a special part of particularly our Saturdays, I think. So this year's season certainly had its fair share of highs and lows. And I want to take this moment to acknowledge the great work of our coaching staff and the parents, and also obviously the boys, for the way you guys took those highs and lows in your stride and made the most of the opportunity. And we rewrote our own narrative. And that narrative was around an undefeated season, which we achieved with 12 wins from 12 games if we include the trials. So we're really proud of that. We might acknowledge that.
We've decided to add a photo of the team to the gallery under the grandstand. We're recording the reality of this season's results and the impact of COVID-19, causing a non-premiership year to be recorded. I want kids, this is me being a bit selfish, in 30 years' time, 40 years' time, to go down and see that, oh, that was the year they had COVID. The other gaps have been the First and the Second World Wars. 14 to 18, 39 to 45, no premierships. We're in special territory when no premierships are declared. You blokes delivered extraordinary results in a most difficult environment. Perfect meta for today. It's the first team adding to this collection. I talked about a lower deck. Well, we've just come down to another deck, and it's a deck that you 17 boys now have a vested interest in and ownership of. Well done indeed. When you're ready, sir.
Okay, ready, 1, 2, 3. Voila.
Well done indeed.
You know, to go through all my years and, you know, wanting to be in first 15, wanting to be undefeated, and I don't think I'll ever experience that again. It was, you know, great to do it with the brothers that I did it with, and then to have my other brothers on the sidelines watching, it was unreal.
Look, I was disappointed for the boys, you know, that they couldn't finish the season with a premiership as such, you know, undefeated. It was special in itself. Because they aspired to play for Nudgee First 15 when they're 12, 13. It means everything in the world to them, you know, and then to get the opportunity to go from one goal and sort of just to adapt slightly and say, well, we still want to go through undefeated and staying on task.
They're very proud of the boys, you know. We'd set out at the start of the season way back in April to be undefeated. That was a goal of the team. For them to remain undefeated through the 5 competition games, I was just really proud of the group.
Externally, it's not going to be recognised as a premiership, but for us as a team and as a school, we recognise it as a premiership because obviously we were the only undefeated team, so I guess I'll definitely be calling it a premiership, that's for sure.
I'll look back on it really fondly. It was a really fun year, great team and a lot of good mates, and yeah, obviously had a really good year with our footy and my footy, so it was a good year.
I was pretty stoked with it. It was heaps of fun. Yeah, I loved it. I thought I went all right. Pretty easy when you're standing outside Robbie Toy. He just gives you the ball whenever he feels like giving you a try.
I think the team that we produced this year and the bond that we produced together was one of the best ever to come through Nudgee. Some of the best players. When we were in the dark, you know, some of the boys really shone their light and we became better with that.
Last year was good, but this season just, as a team, like the boys just connected on a different level. Like even with the coaches, like just there was like a strong bond. You could just see it. It's probably my favourite footy ever played. It's a lot better when you win, but even if you lose, like just with the boys we had and the coaches, like they'd always just push us.
With the games that we matched up, Like we won 89% of our fixtures across the program this year. So that's satisfying to see that, and to see that all the work that the coaches are doing in season. But like our boys work hard. It's not compulsory, but just boys wanting to get better and challenge themselves and be the best they can.
For more rugby news, follow Rugby Nudgee on Instagram. And for all episodes of the season, go to Nudgee Rugby YouTube.